Hi, it's Kerry from Mobilates. I'm here with Virtual Village Hall. Slightly different session today. This is a dementia-friendly mindful mobility session. And we're going to do it all from the chair. You could do some standing if that's accessible to you and if you'd rather. But I'm going to stay seated for this. And I'll just show you the sort of chair I'm in. It's my usual chair that I have in class. It's a church chair, with sort of hard wooden seat, bit of a cushion on. A dining type chair, a kitchen chair. And we're going to do some gentle mobility exercises, Pilates inspired, working the whole body, but just from seated, just to show you what is possible from a seated position. And as always, just go gently, see how it feels for you. You are the best judge of your own body and how everything feels. And check there's nothing around you that you could knock over, and that you also maybe got a drink fairly close by in case you need some water. Always good to keep yourself hydrated. We're going to have a little wiggle on our chair. You can use your chair sides to steady yourself. And you want your feet on the floor. You can just about see my feet. The banner's just going across the screen, but as if by magic, it goes. So here's my feet. I'll give them a little wiggle. I've got mine a little wider. And just wiggle your bum on the chair seat, and you might feel the bony bits of your bum, the sitting bones. And then let everything settle. I'm not quite leaning back in my chair, I'm upright. We can lean back in a moment, but we'll just be upright. Hands are on our legs. And who's that joining us? Is it Irene? Hi Irene, lovely to have you here. And then we're going to float the arms up. Look at the hands, they are hanging. I'm showing you my fingernails, and then I'm going to turn my hands the other way and show you my palms. Who's that saying hello? Jean, hello, nice to have you here. And then they're going up, soft arms, and down. You can think of your hands a bit like a paintbrush. Favourite colour of paint, rainbow paint, water, whatever you fancy. And now as your arms go up, breathe in. Let your belly swell. Oh, higher. And then hands come down. Breathing out through your mouth or nose. Who's that coming in? Jackie, hello. Lovely to have you here. I've got my usual gang. Maybe you're also here. You just haven't said hello yet, but hi to you all. And we'll go a few more like that. Now you can narrow your eyes a little. Let everything go a little blurry. Or you might look at something slightly ahead of you, not the screen, not me. You might be looking at a little point on the wall and just concentrate on that. Just gives you a bit of focus. One more. And then let your hands settle on your legs. Bring your legs in a little closer to each other. So now there's a gap between your legs, or you could put two fists just next to each other, that same space between our feet. And the feet just sliding back so you can see mine. There's my little black sock toes. Your feet are facing forward. Who's that saying hello? Hi, Pauline. Nice to have you here. So we've got that little gap. Just come forwards a little on your chair. So there's still some chair under your bum, a little space at the front. Now grow tall. And I'd like you to place your hands on your hips and just have a little wiggle side to side. You might feel those bumpy bits of your bum again. And then pause. Hands on the belly. Grow tall again. Now we're going to pull our belly back and the back of our waistband back. And then let it go forwards and feel heavier in your hands. Breathe out as you pull back. Breathe in as you rock forwards, heavier belly. Breathe out, pulling back. I'm going to turn to the side. You don't need to. I'm just showing you what this looks like. So this is the back, and this is the bit that starts pushing that way. And then rock forwards, and I can feel more belly here. One more. And then grow tall again. Have a little wiggle, looking ahead, let your arms just soften and come towards you a little bit. Give your shoulders a little wiggle. And then we're still, and we're going to let the head turn from one side to the other. You're not pushing it, you're just letting it turn. And if you've got a stiff side, you might turn a little less there, that's fine. Bring it back to the center. And then imagine the tip of your nose just drawing a little circle. You can see my head moving with it. And if you want to make that circle bigger, you can do. And you can take that circle the other way. That's it. Back to the center. And now we've got our arms relaxed, hands on our legs. Just start rolling your shoulders in circles that come forwards, up, back, and round. And if that feels okay, let your arms hang. And now you can see my arms and shoulders come forwards, up a little by my ears, round the back and down. If you've got a sore side, just do one side. And then swap to the other side. That's it. And you might let one come forwards. And then back again. Last one. And I'm going to show you a rest position. So if you want to take a break at any time, you might sit back, especially if it's your first time and you think, I need a bit of a break, or I want to see what she's doing next. Or you might come forwards and just rest and just have a little look what's on there. Oh, yeah, lots of hellos, hellos, hellos. Little rest forwards, leaning your arms on your legs and your back just straight and resting. So you can come to that point at any time in the class. Going to sit up again. We're still slightly on the edge of our chair. 2 fists between the knees, that gap. Lift your toes up and down, just the toes. And you might find that your big toe comes first or your little toe sticks out a bit. Doesn't matter. And you can look at them. And now leave your toes down. Bring your heels up like you're wearing higher heels. They're getting higher and higher. And take them down, slowly lower. Up and down. Now, hands are on your thighs. They can rest, or you can make it a little harder for yourself. Press down a little. And now bring your heels up. More work. Can you lower them down as slowly as you come up? Slow, slow, slow. Bring them up. Slow down. Let's bring our legs closer together. Same thing. Let's have the toes coming up. That's it. The heels come up. The heels come slowly down, trying not to wobble. So it's like you've got those high heels on and the heels just shrink down. So we don't want like the ankles going wiggle wobble. Just trying to control them. And now we're going to rock our feet, lifting our feet up. I'm giving you a little wave of mine. I'm on my heels, taking them down, going onto the front of my toes. Placing the feet down, lift them up. So they're rocking forwards and backwards. And now we're going to make a bit of noise. I'd like you to stamp your feet. Your arms can move as well. You might stamp fast, like a little drum roll. You might go slow, big, heavy footsteps. You can go in and out. I'm going to finish with a little drum roll. And then rest for a moment. Everything goes a bit tingly. Let's take a foot outwards. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see all my feet. Taking a foot out, resting that heel on the floor. And I'm trying to circle and make wiggly shapes with my foot. And then the other one's going to come out. And you might not be able to make a full circle. You might get a little move from side to side, like a wave. Go for the shape you can make. That's it. And there might be some clicks and clacks from there's lots of stuff going on there. There's an ankle joint and lots of other bones. And then bring your feet forwards. We're going to take our legs wider. Shuffle back a little on the chair. So now we've got our feet going outwards, our legs going outwards. Bring your elbows into your waist. We've got loose hands, so just open them up a little and start to make this shape. It's like a squiggly sort of shape. That's it. Just from your wrists, and your hands are relaxed. And now we're going to make it a little bigger. So I'm going to come out a little further to the side, and my elbows are moving away. And my arms making that shape now, not just my wrists. The whole arm. You can make it bigger and stretch out if that feels nice. You can start to lean back a little and come forwards a little. Keep your back straight as you come forwards. Maybe lean back, might even, I'm just resting against my chair a little there. That feels nice. If that's too much, stay with it low, especially if your shoulders hurt. Or you might have one shoulder that can do this and the other shoulder is doing something much smaller. That's fine. Or just come forwards a little more. Keep your breath going. And then pause. Rest your hands on your legs. We're going to move our legs back closer together by heel-toe movements with our feet. So we're back to touch. I'm just going to wiggle forwards a bit more, give my legs a bit more room. And now we're going to go outwards. Then my heels, my knees, the rest of my feet follow. That's it. As wide as you can go with your knees not falling inwards. Give the floor a little press down. That's me pressing down, trying to leave a footprint on the floor. Grow tall. Heel toe them back. Squeeze them together and out we go again. That's it. And back. And then let's rest with the two fists, just like we started. And now take your hands to the side of the chair. I'm just putting them underneath each bit of the seat. And I'm going to shuffle my bum and my legs back as far as I can go until I touch the very back of the seat. So I'm right at the back. And now I'm going to shuffle forwards to the front bit. So I can just about, I'm not going to fall off. My bum's just hanging on. And then I'm going to shuffle back again. And shuffle forwards. You'll need to wiggle from side to side as you do this. And the hands on the edges of your chair seat help keep you steady. It's more work than it looks like, I think, this one. Bum shuffles. It really works your bum. And on this next one, we're going to stay somewhere in the middle. And just settle yourself down. Hands on your chest. We're going to slide a leg forward so you can see my toe is pointing at you, and slide it down. Slide it forwards. It might stay on the floor. It might come up a little higher. I'm bringing mine all the way up to point at you through the screen. If it feels like you want to hold on to your chair down the sides, you could do that. Grow tall as you do this. Sliding the leg away from you. Make your leg as long as you can. So your foot can point a little bit or just lengthen. And then we're going to hold that leg up. Now bring your toes towards you. Show me your sole of your foot, the sole underneath your foot. You get my sock. And then take it down. Other foot comes up. It's lengthened. Now bring your toes towards you. You can see the bottom of my sock on my grippy bits. Take it down. We're going to do the same again. Slide forwards. Push your heel away, bring your toes towards you. Give your foot a little wave. That's it. Take it down. Other side. So lengthen. Push your heel away, toes towards you. Little wave. And now we're just going to get the legs going forwards and down, forwards and down. Let's get the arms going forwards, down, forwards, down. Grow tall. That's it. Lovely. And then take it down. We're going to hold the arms forwards, open out to a T shape. Forwards, T. Forwards, T. Now turn your palms down so they're facing the floor and turn them up. Down, up, down, up. And then we're going to turn them to face the screen. Bring our arms in, take them down and bring yourself to a rest position. That's leaning back or leaning forwards. Bring yourself up. Open your arms out again. Palms are open and at the screen. And now wrap your arms around yourself. It might be low down. It might be higher up. Give yourself a hug. Your head is allowed to bow in a little bit. As long as that's comfortable. You can have a little rock from side to side or a little wriggle, like you've got an itch on your back. And then open up. Wrap your arms around the other way with a hug. Another wiggle. And then open up. Place your arms back down on your legs. Slide a hand backwards and the other hand forwards. And reverse it. So you're sliding one hand forwards, one hand backwards. They're just sliding along your legs. Your head turns with your body. Keep growing tall. And then come back and face the screen. Take your legs a little wider, heel toe. Now your hands are going around the outside. It's like we're in a pool of water and it's bubbly and warm and you're swishing the water with your hands. Your head just turns with your body and your hands swish in the water. You can press your feet down to the bottom of whatever sort of pool you're sitting in so they can feel the floor. And then bring your arms back to rest on your legs. Now we're going to do like a little teapot shape. So here's my spout, here's my handle, and I'm just going to open this side out. I'm going to stretch it out and reach over. And then take it back down. Same again. Handle comes up the side, just reaching over, little bend over. Keep your feet both pressing downwards, like you're about to stand, but we're staying in the chair. And let's swap to the other side. Make your spout, make your handle, and where you're stroking up your side, this is the bit you're stretching. One more. And then bring your legs forward a little. That same 2 fists between. And just wiggle forwards so your bum's on the front of the chair. We're going to slide a leg forwards and the opposite arm is just going back and we're just turning. And then slide the other leg forwards. This hand just grabbing the back of your chair and turning. Foot stays on the floor the whole time. You could bring the other hand over to your knee. Doesn't matter which knee. It could be this knee, crossing over, doesn't matter. And come back to the center, a little wriggle. And then we're going to go back in our chair. So we're shuffling back. It's that bum shuffle again. Take your legs to the corners of the chair. So our legs are wider. Going to grow tall. I'm going to hold the back of the chair, these sides. You could also hold under the seat. And now I'm going to stretch a leg out. And it's going diagonally outwards instead of ahead. Long foot. And the other side. Keep growing tall. That's it. And now push your heel away and your toes come towards you. Oh, that's a big stretch. I like that one. And then take it down. Same on the other side. Start to push the heel away. Bring your toes in towards you. Grow even taller. And then we're going to do the same each side. Holding up a bit longer. Might even let your arms come up in that T shape. Take them down. Take the leg down. Hold it a bit longer. Push the heels away. Toes coming towards you. Grow tall. Can your arms come up in that T shape? You might reach to the walls, reach to the window. Take it down, down. Oh, let it flop. And then we're going to come forwards. Widen the legs. Hold on to either the back of the chair or the chair seat. Going to dip one knee down and rolling onto the side of the foot. This leg doesn't go anywhere. I'm just pushing down into the foot, trying to leave a footprint. Keep this leg moving. It's like it's trying to dip and fall downwards, and then it's going back up again. Give it a little push and help it up if you like. Knock it over, bring it back. But keep growing tall. You don't want to feel yourself going downwards. You want to keep upright, and just that leg moves. And then rest that one. Have a little wriggle, little shoulder roll, and now this leg dips and straightens up. Oh, a bit of a click then. You could give it a little push with your fingers and then help it come back. We're trying to keep this leg still. Mine's having a little wobble. It's okay. You can push down into the floor a little. And last one. And then heel toe those feet back until we're 2 fists apart. Maybe a little wider now. This is like we're going to stand up, but we're not going to. I'm wiggling back on my chair a little. I'm putting my hands underneath the chair seat, and I'm going to slide my feet back like I'm just about to stand up. Not going to, but it looks like I'm going to. I'm going to tip my weight a little bit forwards. The weight's going into my feet, and I'm going to press down like I'm about to stand up, and then I'm going to sit back down again. I'm coming forwards. I'm looking ahead, so I'm looking a little bit at you, and then I'm looking a bit below my computer screen. It just feels like I'm going to get my bum off the chair, but I'm not going to. I'm going to sit up. I'm going to show you from the side. You'll feel this in the thighs. It's a sit to stand. So I'm not going to stand, but I'm just going through the motions, and I'm trying to push down into my feet. Last one's coming up. And after you've done that last one, shuffle forwards, widen your legs. We're going to imagine a big bowl or a pan in front of us. We've got a spoon. I want you to stir right around the edges of that bowl. You can lean forwards, feel the weight go into your feet. You can lean back, or it could be smaller. You can make it a really small bowl and you feel more comfortable like this. Or it might get bigger and bigger. You're always trying to stir the edges so you can get your arms moving as well. But you've always got your bum somewhere on that chair seat. And then switch directions. And then make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then bring those legs in, heel toe. And then we're back to the beginning. Let your hands float up, show me your fingernails. Breathe in, let your belly puff out. Breathe out, show me your palms. Breathing in, stroking upwards. You might even feel like you grow a little bit. Breathing out, stay tall. Let your hands slide down. Breathing in, last one. Breathing out, take it down. Turn your palms out to the side. Scoop up the air, breath in. Bring your hands to touch somewhere in front of you. And as you breathe out, bring them into your chest. You're all done. Give yourselves a clap. Bit of a different one today. Let us know, let Virtual Village Hall know, let me know what you thought of it, how you found it, all from the chair. Slightly different. Try to keep it a little simpler. Maybe talk a little less. I hope you liked it. Have a great week. Catch the other things that the Virtual Village Hall are up to. There's always lots going on. See you soon.